Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman, and I just figured it was better to go ahead and play a game, even though I'm worried and not doing very well, than sitting around moping. Sorry to be so histrionic. So I'm going to play this. It's Pittsburgh Pirates at New York Mets. April 14. Let me just get a couple things in here. Let me get the records in. Pittsburgh 2-0. And the Mets are 1-1. It's the second of a 3-game series. In the first game, the Pirates won at 8-2. I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking. I figured instead of feeling sorry for myself, let me just push myself and go ahead and play a ball game here. That's what I figured. At least it might keep me busy, if you know what I mean. Just setting this up here. It does no good to sit around and mope. Let's see here. Pittsburgh and New York. There's Jackson. They're both 0-0. I'm going to make some coffee, everybody, and go ahead. It does no good to mope. It's better to keep busy. Okay. Yeah, Joshua, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. I decided rather than sit around and feel sorry for myself. Thank you, Rhodes Scholar. Got to play ball. Exactly. We have the Pittsburgh Pirates at the New York Mets. This game is available on radio, real world radio broadcast. And I encourage you all to look in the description where I have a link to it. And so listen to that sometime, maybe after this game, you know. For the Pirates, it's Bill Verdon in center, Dick Groat at short, Clemente in right, Stewart at first, Clendenin left, Hoke at third, Leppert catching, Mazeroski at second, and Vinegar Bend Mizell, the starting pitcher. He has no record, his first appearance. For the Mets, it's Mantilla at short, Zimmer at third, Neal at second, Thomas in left, Bobby Smith, non-carded, using the card viewer in right, Hodges at first, Demerit also not carded, but using the card viewer in center, Cannizzaro catching, and Al Jackson, the pitcher. I have the coffee brewing, and I'm going to just go ahead and start this ball game. I may mention, as if more people arrive, what I'm doing here, just briefly, that I decided it's better than moping. And the Mets take the field. We are in the Polo Grounds. They've painted it. They've really fixed it up nice for the Mets. This is their second home game. I got that from Bob Murphy in the Real World broadcast. The Mets take the field, and here's Bill Verdon now, leading it off. Here's Al Jackson now, he's ready. The pitch to Verdon, left-hander Jackson. 4-9, and he walked him. So Verdon draws a base on balls to start it off. Verdon went to 14, being held. And here's Dick Groat. The pitch from Jackson. 6-3, right-handed, fly ball left X. Thomas 5-12. One 5, that's a triple. He really couldn't get to that. 5, 8, 10, 12. Groat with the triple, and Verdon scores. 1-0 Pittsburgh. Now here's Clemente. The pitch from Jackson. 3-9, left-handed, grounds it back. He will hold. So it's 1 out. Grote holds at third, and Dick Stewart, the batter. .210. Grounds it to second A. That might score the run. Grounds it to second A. It does. Two outs. 2-0. And here's Clendenin. 5-8. Right-handed. Grounds it to second X. Neal 326. Two, 3, single. 26, 7, 8. Throws him out. And the side is retired. 2 runs, though. On a walk and a triple. They both came home. 2-0 Pirates. Middle of the first. Vinegar Bend Mizell is the pitcher. Look at that. Holy cow. 6.63. Whoa. Kathy for the Mets. Here's Mizell. Felix Mantilla leads it off. He's also a left-hander. 3-8, single 1 to 9. It's a liner to third, 1 out. Boy, this guy, Mizell, unbelievable. Pirates won this 6-2 in real world. Mizell got the win, faced the save. And something I haven't done yet is put in the relievers, if you bear with me. Here we go. Okay, let's resume. Here's Don Zimmer now. Pitch from Mizell. 2-6, grounds it to short. 2 outs. And Charlie Neal. 3-7, left-handed, grounds it to short, and Grote has it. Throws it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 for Mizell. 2-0 after 1. Okay, Jackson will face Don Hoke. Here's the pitch. 4-8, right-handed, single 1-16. It's a base hit. Leadoff single. Hoke is on. Here's Don Leppert. Six-eight, right-handed, grounds to third to force Hoke. 1 out, and Leppert is on first. Now Mazeroski. Five-seven, right-handed, grounds it to short for 1. It's a second, and then over to first for the double play. Side is retired. Mizell pitching to the Mets, bottom of the second. Frank Thomas, the batter. .412, right-handed, ballpark blast. On a .412 in New York, he's a right-handed hitter. That's a short porch there, 8. Yeah, look at that, 1-19, both sides, it's gone. Thomas has just hit a solo home run to start off here the bottom of the second. That is the first home run of the year for Thomas. Now here is Billy Smith, and I have him electronically. You're just gonna have to take my word for it, folks, because I'm not gonna be moving the cards up and down the microphone. I'm going to show you once. Here's Smith's card. Okay, I constructed that, but I really, this thing is very, very tight, and I'm still new at using this tripod. It's a bit of a pain, even though it works pretty well. So Smith steps in. He is a right-handed hitter. Here's Mizell. That's 2-8 against the left-hander. Grounds it to third, 1 out. The good news is I have access to all players of every year ever. Oh, yes, I know. I didn't know it's May 7, but thank you. Thank you, Brian. In fact, I had to go pull Mizell out from the Mets. Here's Gil Hodges now. .37 struck him out. Hodges is struck out. Now here's Demerit. Demerit, a right-handed hitter. The pitch from Mizell. This is non-carded. 5'10", right-handed, ballpark slash, but it's a 20. And he lines it to short. Caught by Grote, and the side is retired. 1 run, though, for the Mets on the home run by Frank Thomas. We've gone 2. It's 2-1 Pirates. Gonna go get some coffee now. They released him. Okay. Thank you, Brian. He only had .54 innings pitched. He had a 6.63 ERA. Interesting. Get some coffee here as Mizell, speaking of Mizell is due up. Okay, Mizell steps in the box. Thank you, Kathy. Here's Jackson. The pitch to Mizell. 6'4". Right-handed hitter, fly ball center X. And it's Demerit, a 3-6. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Demerit 3-6. 19-3 gets to it. E6, 6-9, 10. Makes the catch. 1 down. And here's Bill Verdon. If any of you saw my earlier message today about not feeling well, I changed my mind. I thought it was better to stay active. So that's why I literally forced myself to start this game. And I apologize for the histrionics. Okay, here's Verdon now. He walked and scored in the first. 5'8", left-handed, grounds to second X. Neal, 326. .326.14.3 gets to a G2. 6-12-16-26. And he throws him out. 2 outs. Nice play by Charlie Neal. Here's Dick Grote now. Grote tripled, knocked home Verdon, and then scored on a ground ball. Pitch to Grote. 5-5, right-handed, walked him. Second walk thrown by Jackson. Now here's Clemente. Five, 7. Right-handed, grounded to short for Mantilla, and he throws it to Hodges at first, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits. The walk to Grote, left on. 2-1 in the middle of the third. And Vinegar Bend Mizell takes the mound. Canizero leads it off. Here's the pitch. 5-8, right-handed, and home run one. Oh, that's a re-roll, the whole thing. 1-9, left-handed, fly ball left for Clendenin. 1 out. Now here's Al Jackson, a 1 WL. I don't know why I have, oh yeah. The pitch from Mizell. 5-8, left-handed, end home run 1. Fly ball right for Clemente, 2 away. And now Mantilla, 0 for 1. Here's Mizell now. 2-9, grounds it to first for Stewart. He takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 for Mizell. After 3, it's 2-1. Mets. I'm sorry, Pirates. The hell am I saying? I'll take a break just for a couple minutes, and we'll come right back. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Back here in the Polo Grounds, Pirates coming up, and Al Jackson on the mound. His first endurance is the 7th. Dick Stewart leading it off. Here's Jackson now. 1-9, left-handed, struck him out. 1 down. Here's Clendenin. Clendenin steps in. Pitch from Jackson, 112 left-handed. There's a base hit for Clendenin. Clendenin is on. He's got real good speed. Being held 1-16. Here's Don Hoke. Four, 3. And that's a slash. 11 right-handed. And it's lined to short. Caught by Mantilla. 2 outs. And Don Leppert steps up. Here's the pitch. There goes Clendenin. And he is safe. Clendenin has stolen second base. So Clendenin in scoring position with Leppert at the plate, 2 outs. Makes it a clutch situation with Clendenin on second. 6-6. And he grounds it to short for Mantilla, and the side is retired. No runs. The single by Clendenin left on second. Middle of the 4th, 2-1. And here's Mizell. Zimmer. Don Zimmer leading it off for the Mets. Oh. Here's Mizell now. Oh. 2-5. Flies to right for Clemente, 1 out. Now Charlie Neal. I think this pen is going to last forever. My God, it just won't quit. The ink is not visible for quite a while, but must have some extra ink in the right in the where it comes in. Here's Neal with 1 out. Thomas on deck. 6-9 right-handed. Grounds it to third for Hoke. 2 outs. And now here is Frank Thomas. Thomas, the only base runner and hit, if you will, base runner, if you will. Otherwise, Mizell has retired everybody. Thomas homered in the second. His first of the year. That's 3-6. Left-handed, struck him out. So The side is retired. It's still 2-1. Top of the 5th. Mazeroski leading it off for the Pirates. Okay, here's Jackson now. The pitch to Mazeroski. 5-11, fly ball right for Smith. 1 out. And here's Mizell at the plate. .212 grounds to short, 2 away. And here's Verdon. Verdon walked and scored on the triple by Grote, and he grounded out. .45 left-handed and home run 1-4. He doubles down the line. A 2-out double off Jackson, and Grote comes up in a clutch situation. Here's the pitch from Jackson. 2-8. Single 1-19 goes through. 1 asteroid. Verdon has to hold at third. First and third, 2 outs for Clemente. Another clutch situation. Clemente 0 for 2. Jackson throws. 6-10, right-handed. Grounds to short X Mantilla. 434. This is where the Mets become the Mets. 434, 12-4. Oh, he gets it, G3. 34, 6-8-9. And throws him out. So no runs. The Pirates strand 2. Gets Clemente to ground out in a clutch situation. We're in the middle of the 5th, 2-1 Pirates. And here's Mizell now. Bobby Smith leading it off. The card obtained from the card viewer. Right-handed hitter. Oh, shit. Hold on, folks. There's something I have to do right now. It just can't. It's just one of those things, you know? There we go. Okay. Okay, there it goes. Took care of that. You know, I put little reminders in my calendar, and they pop up, and then you got to do them. That's the big thing. Here's Billy Smith now. Bobby Smith leading off, right-handed hitter. The pitch from Mizell. That's 1-7. And he grounds it to short, 1 away. Mizell, 10 in a row now. Again, he only allowed the home run to Thomas. That's it, as far as anything. Here's Hodges now. 4-8, right-handed, walked him. So there's your first base runner, if you will, or second, if you want to count the home run. Hodges is on, a 4-8 right-handed, and here's Demerit, also electronic. I put these in as placeholders. Merritt, right-handed hitter. That's 512. Grounds it to first X. Stewart, 528. $14.5. G3. E28, 5678. And he takes to the bag on a G3, runner on first. And he will go to second, Hodges, as Stewart has to go to the bag, two-way. And here's Canizero. That's 4-2, right-handed, grounds it to third for Hoke, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, the walk to Hodges left on. 2-1 after 5. Top of the 6th now. Here's Dick Stewart. Pitch from Jackson. 1-8. Grounds it to second, one away. Now Clendenin. .511, right-handed, fly ball right. And Smith makes the catch, 2 outs. And here's Don Hoke. Oh. God. That's 3-7, left-handed, grounds it to short. And Mantilla fields it, throws out Hoke, and a 1-2-3 for Jackson, looking good. Middle of the 6th, still 2-1. Mizell. And we'll have Jackson hit. It is 2-1. Mizell winds on the pitch. 3-6, grounds to short, and Jackson retired. Now here's Mantilla. That's really something. Mizell's first endurance inning is the 4th. I just noticed that, but he has full endurance. Here's the pitch to Mantilla, 4-3, right-handed, fly ball right to Clemente, 1-9. He gets to it, E9, 6, 11, 13. And he makes the catch. That's 2 outs. And here's Don Zimmer. .34, left-handed. That's a shot hit out into the gap, dropping into left center, and Zimmer, pretty good speed, 1-14, with a double. A 2-out double off Mizell off his own card, 3-4. And Charlie Neal, the batter. Clutch situation. He has a reversal on his card. And the pitch to Neal. 6-11, right-handed. Single 1-2, line to short, and caught by Grote. And the side is retired. We've gone 6. It's 2-1 Pirates. Let me take a break for a couple minutes. I didn't really take one before. Let me stretch. When we come back, we'll see what happens. tomorrow morning, I guess. Well, we're back, and Al Jackson's pitched pretty good baseball after he let up 2 runs, including a triple in the first. Don Leppert will lead it off. Here's Jackson now. That is 2-9, left-handed, struck him out. That's the second strikeout for Jackson. Now here's Mazeroski. And Mizell comes out on deck. This is Jackson's first endurance inning. (5-2), right-handed, grounds to second X. Neal, 326. .326, 7-3 gets to it. 5-10-12. And he throws him out. 2 away. And here's Mizell. Pitch from Jackson. 6-5. Right-handed, struck him out. And so it's a 1-2-3. He's retired 7 in a row, Jackson. And we head to the bottom of the 7th. Mizell on the mound. Frank Thomas can tie this ball game up if he hits another. That's 2-4, and it's a base hit for Thomas. A 1-11. And here comes Billy Smith. Non-carded. Right-handed hitter. 5-9, right-handed, walked him. So the Mets have first and second, and Mizell is 1 hit or walk away from fatigue, and that's going to be it for Mizell. They'll bring Face right in. No need to wait with that 6-point-something ERA. And look at Face, 1.88. Mizell pitched 6 innings. Pitched very good baseball, 3 hits, but tiring here in the 7th, in my opinion. He walked 2, struck out 2, and has allowed 1, but he's responsible for the tying and winning runs. Roy Face coming in, eligible for the save. This would be a tight jam here. -6, move. -4. So Face is ready, and Face will face Hodges with first and second, nobody out. Okay, Face from the stretch, and the pitch to Hodges. That's 2-9, right-handed, struck him out. 1 down. Now Demerit, also not carded. Right-handed hitter. That's 2-7. Now we open it up. 2-7 against the right face, a right-hander. Grounds it to second, forcing Smith. It's 2 outs now. Demerit on first and Thomas on third with the tying run. And Chris Cannizzaro is the batter. Okay, Face trying to save it here. The pitch, that's 5-11, right-handed, pops it up to short. And Grote makes the catch. And the Pirates get out of it. No runs. The Mets had first and second, no outs. Left them both. We've gone 7. Mizell, the winner of record. Face for the save. Jackson, the loser of record. Top of the 8th. Here's Jackson. He's retired 7 in order. And this is his second endurance inning. Verdon leads it off. .410, left-handed ballpark slash. I don't know if that'll go through. It doesn't. There it is, line to second, and caught by Neal. 1 out. Here's Grote. Jackson trying to keep the Mets in this game. .49, right-handed, walked him. So Grote is on. His action in the Mets bullpen. Craig Anderson. I hate to use him, but he pitched. I guess there might be somebody better. Maybe. Of who would be available. Well, we'll go with Anderson. Despite that ERA. Grote is on, and here's Clemente now. Hello, Big Cat. Big Cat, I figured better than moping around, let me just go ahead and push myself to play. So that's why I changed my mind. Here's the pitch to Clemente. That is 6-4. Right-handed, flies to center X. For Demerit, 3-6. Thank you. 3-6, 17-3. F3 gets to it. 4-7-9, E6. And he makes the catch. It'll be an F3 with a runner on first. The runner will hold. 2 outs. And here's Dick Stewart. Stewart 0 for 3. The pitch from Jackson. 6-3. Right-handed, fly ball left for Thomas. Wow. E5 12. Range 5-12. .65. That's a double. Boy, he's 5-10-12. Thomas E12. Well, it's just a double. So Grote goes to third. Jackson has a chance to get out of this. And one more hit or walk, he's fatigued. Don Clendenin is the batter. 2-1 Pirates, top of the eighth, second and third, clutch situation. Jackson, again, one hit or walk away from fatigue. 1-3. That's a ballpark blast. Oh my, that's a 9. He's right-handed, and it is gone. Clendenin with a 3-run home run. And on that note, say goodbye to Al Jackson as he reaches fatigue. And that makes it a five to 1 game. Oh, God, my legs. I need to get some Advil because my legs really are hurt. My upper thighs is where it hurts. Oh, I think it's a circulatory problem. You know what I mean? He had a run batted in, and then it was one of these ground balls that I failed to put in. I'm going to go back on the replay, take a peek here to see who knocked that run in. I missed it. Yes, it was Clemente. So the same thing goes with statistics. You try your best to be accurate, but you can't always get it. But, you know, you'll miss an RBI. I do it by hand. You know, well, that's it for Jackson, and get used to it, folks. They were in the game, but Jackson let up 3 runs here on a 3-run home run. 7 hits. He walked 1, struck out 3, allowed 5. And it will be Craig Anderson. And he's a good choice, I think, because he pitched in this game in real world, and also they're down by 4. Craig Anderson +6 hold, a +5 with Canizero. Thank you, Demos. Sorry for the histrionics. I felt so bad. I still am struggling. But it occurred to me as I was lying in bed, better to stay busy and force yourself than to mope around. Thank you. And I apologize. I know you folks would all say you don't have to apologize, but I do apologize for the histrionics of even sending that message out. Okay, here's Anderson, but I appreciate the support so much. Don Hoke is the batter. No outs, 2 outs, nobody on. That was with 2 outs by Clendenin. Here's the pitch to Hoke from Anderson now. 2-11. Grounds it to third, and the side is retired. So 3 big runs for the Pirates. Middle of the 8th, it's 5-1 Bucks over the Mets. Just to remind everybody, of course, the Mets came in last in the National League in this year. The Pirates were 93-68. They finished 4th. 93-68. They were, you know, they will be contenders, most likely, in this replay. I guess the Cincinnati Reds came in second. I'm just going to double check on that. Yes, no, they finished third, I'm sorry, behind the Dodgers and Giants. They had 98 wins. And we move to the bottom of the eighth. It's face now. There'll be a hitter for Anderson. How do you like that? Oh. Gus Bell pinch hits, Hickman pinch hits. Let's take a look. I don't know why Ashburn isn't playing. Wow, he misses the next game and the next game. He must be hurt already. Wow. Well, we'll bring in Hickman. And let me take a look to see who we might use to pitch for the Mets. Moorhead came in, so next game, so we'll use him. +4, +3. Jim Hickman leading it off as a pinch hitter for Anderson. That's what I think it was, Demos. He fell on his Ashburn and injured his anus. Absolutely. You trying to cheer me up or something? Okay, here's face. The windup and the pitch to Hickman. 2-4, struck him out. Lord, that's 4 in a row for face. 1 out. And now Mantilla. Thank you. Here's the windup, the pitch to Mantilla. 268 batting average, 5th in the majors. The Mets hit 240 last. Thank you, Geezer. Thank you. Here's the pitch to Mantilla. That's 1-6, right-handed, struck him out. I'll tell you, face has been something here in relief. Now Don Zimmer. And the pitch from face. 4-9, right-handed, struck him out. He struck out the side. And we're heading to the ninth. It's 5-1 Pirates. We're in the Polo Grounds. If you listen to Bob Murphy, the link is in the description of this real-world radio broadcast, of which the Pirates won at 6-2, fairly close to this 5-1 game. He talked about how they fixed up the Polo Grounds, you know, by painting it, you know, but it was pretty awful. I mean, now there's nostalgia. I would love to go back in time and go into the Polo Grounds. Never was in, of course. I was an infant, or I was in kindergarten, just starting kindergarten. Actually, it was the second term, the spring term of nursery school, when they when they started their second and last season in the Polo Grounds. Well, Rick, the Dodgers tied. You probably know, though, they were good enough to tie the Giants for a best-of-3 playoff, of which they lost 2-1. So maybe they would have. You're saying maybe they would have won the pennant without a playoff, and you could be right about that. Okay, Moorhead is the third pitcher for the Mets, and Leppert leading it off. Here's Moorhead. That's 4-9, right-handed, base hit, Leppert. His first hit of the ball game. Now Mazeroski comes up. That's 2-2, and it's a ballpark blast by Mazeroski. Oh my. He had 16, I believe. It's a 13, and it is gone. It's 1-19 both ends. A 2-run home run by Mazeroski off of Moorhead, off his own card. I forgot to put Clendenin. I always check at when I input, though. But I like to do them real time. And when I put that number in, that denotes that I'm doing it real time. So we'll do both now. Mazeroski on a 2-2 ballpark blast in the Polo Grounds makes it 7-1. Mazeroski with his first home run of the season, and Clendenin, this is his first game. Gotta type him in. There we go. That denotes it's inputted. Homebrew rare. You know, demos, I was thinking the same thing. I just don't know, though, you know. I agree 100%. And, you know, demos, I'll tell you this. This just occurred to me. Oh, okay, Rick. Thank you. That helps a lot. You know, it just occurred to me, demos, is one way to do it would be take the current rare plays, look at them, and then do offshoots that might be more diverse but similar. This catching them off the bag bit, you know, but there aren't that many, you know. Well, actually there are, yeah, on all these, yeah. But, you know, my only concern is I don't want to, it would be great to do, I don't know that I want to do it in a replay for realism. I wish Strat-O-Matic would do it. You know, I really wish they would do it. Okay, here's Face. Face will hit. And he's a 1 WS. It's no outs, nobody on. You know, the whole issue, you'd have ejections, maybe a brawl. All sorts of things. If you do it, I'd like to watch the pilot of it. You know what I'm saying? See how it goes. Here's Moorhead, the pitch to face. 6-10. Face, switch hitter batting left, grounds to third X. Zimmer, 326. .326. He gets to it. 4-7-11. 6. Oh, and he boots it, Zimmer. So it's an error by Zimmer, the first error of this game. Face on first, no outs. Here's Verdon now. Moorhead from the stretch. 1-6, grounds to first. That'll force face. 1 out, and Verdon is on. 1-18, 1-16 being held. 7-11 picked off, if you will. Here's Grote. Not very inviting to try to get a lead on that. Pitch to Grote. 3-5. And he flies it to left. That's 2 outs. And here's Clemente. Clemente 0 for 4 today. .44, right-handed, catcher X. Canizero, 2-11. .20 is a dribbler. 4-8-11. 11-11. Oh, and he boots the dribbler. 2 errors in a row. Second error of this inning, second error of the game. First and second, still 2 outs. And here's Dick Stewart. .48, right-handed, walked him. So Moorhead has loaded the bases after allowing a 2-run home run to Mazeroski. And Clendenin, who homered, a 3-run home run in the 8th, comes up with the bases full and 2 outs. Here's Moorhead. That's 2-8. Oh my, base hit. This will score at least 2. I'm sorry, it will score 2. Verdon scores. Clemente scores. That's unearned. Stewart goes to second. Actually, I'm so sorry. I have to stretch Clemente. I am so sorry. 2-8, right-handed to center. Demerit is a 0. And Clemente 1-16, 1-18, 1-19. They let him score anyway. So holding Stewart at second. It's first and second. 4 runs batted in for Clendenin today, and that will, you know, I could see them keeping Moorhead in here with 2 outs. We'll give him one more chance to pitch to Hoke. I could see them letting him rough it out here. One of these runs is unearned. At least, let me see. That's 1 out, 2 outs, 3 outs. They're all unearned, both of them. Not all, both. Here's Hoke. 210, 2-9 struck him out. And the side is retired. But 4 runs, 2 of them unearned. This looks like the Mets. 9-1. And Face coming in for the save, because when he came in, I'm not keeping saves, by the way, but he was eligible. Here's Charlie Neal. You're going to see a lot of stuff like this for the Mets. 1-6, single 1 to 19. It is a base hit. It's a 9-1 ball game. Neal is on. Here's Thomas now. Oh. Thomas 2 for 3 with a home run. 2-6, triple 1 to 2. It's a fly to center, 1 out. Now, Billy Smith, not carded. That's 1-7. We'll open it up. I got it saved. 1-7, right-handed. And he flies it to left, 2 away. It's a B question mark. And now here's Gil Hodges with 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Mets down by 8. Here's Face. 3-3, grounds it to second. Mazeroski has it, throws to Stewart, and the game is over. The final, Pittsburgh Pirates 9, New York Mets 1. The win goes to Mizell. He pitched 6. Face came in, pitched 3 in relief. Really pitched good. Struck out 4, no runs. Moorhead 7-8, pitched 1 inning. Wow. 3 hits, walked 1, struck out 1, and allowed 2 earned, 2 unearned. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's Pirates 9 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Mets 1 run, 4 hits. Mizell pitched very well, he just fatigued, and 2 errors. So there you go, there you have it. Yeah, demos. I have it linked right here, and I'm gonna just play about 10 seconds of it for you all now, if you're able to hear this. It's my favorite announcer, Bob Murphy.
Without Jackson. The mound for the New York Mets. And he'll be pitching against his old teammate. Al Jackson was taken in the expansion draft.
I worry about copyright issues, so that was the great Bob Murphy, and he was a class.
So that was the great Bob.
He was a class act. If you all want to continue in text for a little bit, I'll keep this open. Otherwise, I understand if you have to go. I think I just need to relax a little bit now. I'm going to enter this now into my database. I don't think I'm up to play another game. I got to pace myself here. But watch out for these Pirates. They may have a chance. They have good pitching. I have a quirky thing with the card viewer, but with creativity, I'm able to do it, but it's a bit cumbersome because the full card doesn't show. We'll see you, Kathy. Take care. Thanks for being here. And I want to thank everybody else. Joel, Baseball Demos, The Big Cat, Rick, Geezer, and everybody else who was here. Have a great super day. Oh. I guess I'll go. You all take care. I'm going to reschedule for tomorrow morning.